Overall thoughts, it was a really good showing, I felt, from our kids after we haven't played since last Friday, so over a week. We go hard in practice like everybody else does, but it's really, really hard to simulate some things, and I was extremely happy with the way they came out. That's a good hats off to Eisbach. They're a good team. There's plenty of things we need to clean up, but by and large, we were pretty happy with our kids tonight.
Rebounding tonight was a big thing as well. I know we talked about it. You guys have to win the rebounding game, and I think you guys did that pretty handedly. Lexi Scheich almost had a double-double in the first half if she didn't, but a great night rebounding. You guys got to be pleased with that performance there.
We are, and we actually talked about it after the game, and we thought we could have done a much better job. And I felt like we could have pushed the ball a little bit more. We could have ran wide a little bit more, but, in the postseason, if Maddox doesn't get hot, we don't do some of those things in the first half, we could have been talking about a much closer game in the second half. But, yeah, like I said, that's one of those things we need to clean up a little bit because it's coming, but we got to be ready.
Maddox is 37, big night from her, shooting the ball, had 7 threes in the ball game overall, but you kind of expect her to have a big night like that, but maybe not 37 in the playoffs.
And she'll tell you too, she'll be mad at herself because she missed some free throws. She could have had 45 probably. She did come up big for us. She's been shooting the ball really well, and proud of her shot selection. I mean, I feel like she can take it to the rack a lot, but she also does a really good job of hitting that rhythm three and taking what the defense gives her. And there was a couple times they weren't going to close out on her and shoot the ball. So Lindsay hit a 3 at the end. Lexi was very aggressive. Macy got a couple buckets too. Corinne hit one, hit a jumper. I mean, again, we try to. It's nice to have 37 out of Maddox, no doubt. But Lexi had 14. We had 2, 4, 6 kids score. I mean, we try to be balanced. We try to have multiple threats on the floor at all times. And tonight, it was Maddox's turn again. So
we know she can shoot. We know she's quick. But what don't we maybe know about her that makes her a special talent?
She's a great teammate. I've said it 1,000 times. You guys have probably made fun out of me for it. This is a special group. It's never come to jealousy or anger that she's taking those shots, because everybody in that locker room knows she's earned the right to do it. She's put in the work. Not to say that all the kids haven't worked hard. We have. She's gotten much better at seeing the floor. I feel like she's gotten a much better job rotating on defense and anticipating and getting steals. Her steals are way up this year. Her rebounding is much better. She's really rounded out her game pretty nicely, and sky's the limit.
We talked about the balanced attack from everybody, but even more so balanced attack on the stats that we might not necessarily see on the score sheet: assists, rebounds, steals, all those things. And even when you've got a 37-point night, it has to come from somewhere other than her on the floor.
Absolutely, and Taryn and Annika got in, and Annika had some really big rebounds, and Taryn took care of the ball pretty well, and she guarded Cork for a while, who's their stud, and we held her to 7 points, on her last game of her senior career, or her high school career. Watching her on film, I mean, we knew she was dangerous. They had several shooters, and I felt like our kids had a sense of urgency on their closeouts, which is something we obviously worked on the last few days. And if we do those little things, we'll be a tough out. But it's one of those things where if we don't do those little things, you never know.